Ready?
I'm ready.
Ready?
Always ready. I was born ready.
June.
No.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Welcome to the second episode of the Untold with Azi. I am your host, Azi. And today we have a very special guest, Sepi. Thanks
Hi.
for joining us
Hi,
on our
everybody.
second episode. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do? How's life?
Okay, how's life? Life is going, I guess. It's like it's good.
It's good.
I say it's good.
Okay.
Okay, what was your first question again?
What do you do?
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm 27 years old.
Okay, we're the same age, so that's good.
Yes.
I can feel the connection.
Yes. I am a data scientist. I work remote. I work from home.
Okay, that's nice. Is
Yeah.
it?
It's a challenge sometimes, but
Okay.
it is also nice. So.
28, I think.
No.
1996, right?
We are
I'm
27.
27.
Yes. We're
It's 28.
we're all born in
No.
1996, so we're all
96.
27. He has a tendency, somebody has a tendency to somehow like he wants to increase our age for
Why
no
do you
good
do
reason.
that? No, I'm still not even used to 27. Like
Right? My soul is really young. I kind
I
of
feel like that's the same.
right?
For me.
Okay, yeah. I might have this like I feel like this is probably my third life or something.
Oh.
I kind of believe in reincarnation. He totally mocks
really?
it. Yes.
No. I feel like I'm a very if that's true, I feel like I'm a very young soul. Like this is my first life.
First-
Yeah. I have no experience. I'm learning everything from scratch.
It's all new.
All new.
Because everything is new to me.
Because like some people say that they have deja vus or like they have very meaningful dreams. I
I
don't
know.
have anything.
Okay,
like,
yeah. I can't really
like-
talk about dreams for sure.
Your house and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've had any meaningful dreams,
Okay.
but I've definitely had this like weird repetitive kind of dreams.
Ooh.
Totally irrelevant to like having multiple lives before. But yeah, if it is related, I've definitely.
Do you have deja vus?
I've had deja vus.
I never
I've
had
I've
them.
had. I
I
can't.
really want to.
I
have
can't like
them.
talk about it enough. Like, but I'm pretty sure I've had deja vus before, which
How does it feel like? I wonder.
you. Honestly, it's as the definition of the word. You kind of feel like, okay, this feels too familiar.
So,
Like I've been here before.
so do you know what's gonna happen next?
No, but you have this feeling that okay, I've been in this position before.
Okay.
Like I feel like something like this has happened before,
Mhm.
and it just feels too familiar. Like I've seen this before. Or like you have this like little sense of like prediction of like what might happen. Obviously, you don't know if it'll happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the situation feels quite familiar. So
Very interesting. I
Yeah.
really want it to happen to me, but I guess my soul is like me.
she's a baby.
She's baby. I don't know.
Baby, new to
Baby
earth.
soul.
New to earth.
Yeah.
No, so we are 27.
We are 27. Yeah.
Please don't increase our age.
don't do that.
I don't want to get close to 30, although
Yeah.
30 is a very wise.
Wise. Yeah. I feel like it's nice to be 30. Also very scary.
Yeah, so this is my personal goal. Like I feel like
To be 30.
no. When I get to 30, I want to be where I've dreamt of being.
Oh, okay.
Like I want to have accomplished some things
Okay.
by that age. I know like you can't have like certain like plans for your life,
That's very interesting.
but at least like to that point I want to have like some like boxes checked off.
Do you want to share those? What are the boxes?
I mean,
Children. Three children.
no, absolutely no, absolutely.
A wedding at least.
A what?
A wedding.
A wedding? I don't know.
No? Okay, so what are the boxes?
I don't know. Help me out. What do you think? What is yours? Do you have any?
I actually don't.
Oh,
Like,
come on, I'm pretty sure you do. Something.
I'm
Wedding.
a
A wedding.
wedding, of course. No, I feel like if I get a boyfriend by 30, I would be happy. Like, I definitely want a life partner.
You know this is gonna be uploaded on YouTube, right?
Yes. I mean,
Yes, I'm single.
that's a good place. I mean,
Yeah, why not? Yeah, put my number. If
I'll put it
anybody-
down in the description.
Yes,
Don't worry.
Yes.
Words. I'm gonna put that there.
Yeah, I feel like I want to be just more comfortable in my job too, just like be more
be in a
secure.
more secure place.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not there, but like I just started like working full time 1 year ago, so
Okay, yeah, you still have a bit of a way to go.
yeah, definitely. I definitely want to figure out exactly where I want to live, because I feel like coming to Vancouver was just kind of like a lucky jump. Like,
yeah,
let's
you just-
let's just go. It
just happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And of course I love Vancouver. I feel like this is my city.
Yeah,
Like, I really love it in every kind of ways. But
that's good.
yeah, but I don't like the weather. Like, it's
So what is it that you do love about Vancouver?
okay. I love the sea, the
Okay,
ocean.
the ocean, yeah.
I love the ocean. I
Yeah.
love the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
I love how beautiful it is.
Yeah,
I love that I have so many friends here, so many beautiful friends.
that's nice.
Like you. Yeah.
Not too, yeah. Don't flatter me.
Aw. Yeah, so I love it at the same time, but I feel like it's not the best place for me, because I get really kind of in a down.
I know. I feel like it. At least the rainy months are too
Yeah.
long, so the seasonal depression does come and
Does
go.
come, yeah.
Have to take those vitamin D's.
Yeah,
I know,
is
they
important.
haven't helped me so far, but you know.
So, okay, I have a question. I have this vitamin D that is like 6 months past its expiry date. Is it working, or should I get a new one?
I personally wouldn't take it. You can
Okay,
call
okay.
the manufacturer and be like, "This is does this work? Will this work?" I'm pretty sure they'll tell you no.
I googled it, and it said that it might not be as effective.
Yeah.
So what I did is that I'm now taking 2 of them each day. Just to make it more effective.
So you're taking 2 to basically multiply the half effect.
Yeah,
That's- okay.
yeah. I'm like, it must be doing something.
So this is the thing with at least in my opinion, this is the thing with like supplements or like medication. I feel like the chemical component of it does change after a certain amount of time.
Okay.
So usually, like if it was me, like I wouldn't necessarily like take it thinking like it's not as effective. It's just like I don't know what's happening in the chemical
Oh,
component.
it might be like
Yeah,
completely
so-
different.
Not that it would be completely different. It's just I would not know.
Yeah.
Those are not expired.
Okay, I'm gonna think.
you can have them for
It's a
later.
good podcast. Gives you vitamins, gives you output.
Yes,
This is a
totally.
good place.
Yeah, we are very hospitable
Yeah.
hosts.
Yeah.
So
Love it.
yeah, if you felt like dropping by anytime, we
I'll
welcome
be back.
you.
If you have me, I will be back.
We welcome you, honestly. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe reconsider that.
Yeah.
Buy a new one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll think about it, but
Buy those monthly ones. I mean, personally, I
I
like
don't
those
know.
monthly.
I couldn't find them in Vancouver. We had it back in Iran, but
Hmm.
are these monthly?
Let me see.
Uh,
That is monthly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
good for 1 month.
I think it's like the dosage, the unit, like of how much unit is in each peel. So I think
So
that's
does it like stay in your blood for 1 month and then it goes away? How does it work?
It's
I
a-
have no idea of how
you're
these
you're
things work.
you're getting really into the pharmacology
Yeah.
of it, and I don't have the knowledge.
You have the knowledge. You're a nurse.
Yes, but I don't have the knowledge for every single.
You
like,
have more knowledge than me, of course.
my assumption. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
That my assumption is that this is more of a long acting kind of like it's like a long. So it like it's digested, but like it acts in a like a I guess longer duration in your body. So sometimes
Okay.
you take a pill and it works in half an hour and that's it.
Yeah.
The effect is gone after a while, a couple hours after. But this one, it takes more time for it to have an impact. So it stays in your system for a while, yeah.
I feel like it I don't know. I feel like it goes into your. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why should I try to explain it anyways?
That's okay.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't have.
no
You were
idea.
talking about the things you love about
Oh, yeah,
Vancouver. Is
Vancouver.
skiing part of it? I know you told me you just started skiing.
I just started skiing, and it's not easy for me. It's not like coming to me. Like,
Do you have an instructor or like just learning from friends?
I took 2 classes, kind of. And
Okay.
I have some friends that know how to ski, so they
Okay.
kind of help me out.
Okay.
But to me, it's just I don't have that sense of I don't want to slip.
Yeah, you don't want to fall down
yeah.
and die
Yeah.
instantly.
I feel like some people like to slide from different places,
Yeah.
and I'm not that kind of a person. I want to step, and I want to make sure that everything is secure, and I'm not gonna fall over.
I know.
And that's the whole experience.
I mean, it is scary, like up there in the mountains, and it's just.
And I don't like to be cold, and I don't want to.
Girl, what are you doing up there?
I don't know what
Like-
I'm doing. I don't know. Yeah.
What is you doing there?
I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be my first and last season.
But I think it's a good challenge, though.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like stepping out of that comfort zone, because I kind of feel the same way. Like,
Have you ever tried it?
Absolutely not. Like,
that's weird.
I will never try it. I've been here for so long, but
How come?
Okay, so first of all, I hate the cold.
Same.
That's like
same.
But you know, it's funny because everybody tells me that as soon as you wear the gear,
Yeah.
you actually feel so hot and sweating in there that
That
you're
is
not
kinda
even going
true.
to feel the
That is kind
cold.
of true.
But I don't know. It's just as soon as I see the snow on the mountain, I just feel like from the inside, I feel cold. Like, I
Yeah.
might not actually be cold, but my entire like thought and inside just feels really
I
cold.
totally get you. Yeah.
And it's just such a, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel as great being up there. And then the other thing is exactly as you said, I'm quite scared. Like, I don't want to fall down and die. Like, I remember I was in high school, and then this one day, the principal just comes to one of the classes that I was in, and he's like, you know, I'm so sorry to like announce this, but we have lost one of our international students who came here just like, I think it was like an exchange program or something.
Oh my god.
And they went skiing, and he just fell off a cliff and died.
That's so
And
scary.
yeah, so I was just like, ever since that, I've been like so traumatized by what I've
I don't think
heard.
that's gonna ever happen to me though.
Well, I hope not.
I mean, I'm so scared that I'm never gonna take any risks. I'm just gonna be like always on the very
Very
easy,
smooth and not too
Yeah.
steep kind of path.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, don't die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
don't-
but I
don't
think
wanna.
I think it's a really interesting sport though. At least in Vancouver, like that is the hype, right?
Yeah.
You see people coming into Whistler and just
That was exactly why I did it, because there was nothing else to do in Vancouver during winter. So
you kind of have to be like an indoor chicken.
yes, and I'm not an indoor chicken. I don't want to do that.
I don't mind being a chicken indoors. I like cozying up under a blanket and just watching my, you know, doing my Netflix marathons.
Aww. What are you watching, by the way?
So I started watching House of Cards. I know it's old.
Yeah.
Shrek.
Shrek.
Yes. So we have like movie nights every night.
Every night is a movie
At least
night.
for the past couple of weeks, we've been having movie nights almost every night, and
That's nice.
yeah, we've been doing like throwbacks, and Shrek is definitely one of them we watched.
It's really good.
Yeah, and so this is a funny thing. Some of these cartoons and animations, I watch them in Farsi, right?
Yeah.
So this was like way before I come to Canada, right? So like I watched them in Farsi, and now that I'm here and I'm rewatching these shows, it's so weird when I hear it in English. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not the
Completely
same.
different.
Yeah, it's just like the life of each character is so different when they speak in a different language.
Yeah.
So sometimes for some cartoons or animations, we just have to try to find the translated one, the one that's like in Farsi. So
I feel like it was funnier in Farsi than some of them. Like I remember.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Have you watched The Incredibles?
I have, yeah.
I think that one was really good, like the translation in Farsi.
I know as I'm saying, like they give a different kind of character
Yeah.
to those characters. Like it's
Yeah.
just completely a different person. Even with us, like I feel like if you speak in Farsi, you have like a very different
Ooh.
personality.
Yeah, that
As-
is
Or
definitely
even
true for
your
me.
mother tongue, not just Farsi, like any other language. If anybody speaks, and then they speak English,
I feel like it depends on how good you are in that language.
that could definitely impact.
I feel like you are not that different in Persian or in English, but I'm probably a bit different because my English is not as good as you. So
I think it comes to where like how well can you express yourself.
yeah,
Like kind of like parallel to what you're saying. It's like if the better you get in like using the words in like sentences or whatever.
and how often you use it.
Exactly. How often do you use it? Like, if you feel like you can express yourself in that language, I feel like kind of like the characters are quite parallel, but still, some things I feel like for me, I feel more bold when I'm speaking like in English, whereas like I might not feel as bold. Like,
That's interesting. Why do you think
I have like
that
more
is?
of a settled character when I'm like in my Persian culture and Farsi speaking culture, which is really, I mean, it's quite interesting to myself, but just a self observation, I guess.
I feel like I'm funnier in Farsi.
See, like,
Or like more talkative in general. Like I feel like in English I'm just mostly trying to listen and just talk when I actually have something to say, but in Farsi I'm just like blah 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 blah.
You are definitely smarter and more logical in English.
Oh wow.
oh, thanks. What is that supposed to be? I mean, I'll accept it. I like a compliment. Whatever.
How about you? Do you like Vancouver? What do you don't like?
Well, I definitely do. I think how you were being so appreciative of like the nature and like the mountains and the ocean and all of that. I feel like maybe I haven't been as appreciative of that. Maybe just like, I don't know, maybe I kind of felt sometimes like it's been such a grand thing that I just didn't feel like, oh my god, this is so special. But as soon as I go somewhere else and I come back, I'm like, oh my god, the mountains, the ocean, like, it's just like, it really hits me like how beautiful Vancouver can actually be. But in all honesty, my favorite season is summer. Like I can't really do anything about it. I am a summer girl, and I was born in summer, so I love summer. And
same.
It's just something with us summer girls. I just love swimming, and it's just this is the only downside of it. Like I just wish there was more summer.
Yes, exactly. Like I feel like I'm just waiting for the summer to come.
Right?
Yeah.
More summer in Canada at least.
Yeah,
that's true.
That is
like
true.
we should really be feeling blessed.
Yeah, but we can always move to other places. We can go to California. We can go to Mexico.
God, I don't know. So you have experienced the immigration life, right?
Yeah.
So
it is hard.
it's hard. Like leaving all that stuff behind from wherever you've been and like coming here, trying to settle, and then like doing that again. I just feel like it's quite rough.
I agree.
Yeah.
Life is too short.
Doing another immigration.
No. So I just feel like that's just quite hard. Did you have to leave anyone behind?
Yeah. So for me, I feel like the most important part was my family.
Yeah.
My mother, to be
exact.
Yes. But the thing about when I was moving was that all of my friends were also moving out of the country. So, of course, I left a lot of friends, but even if I had stayed, I wouldn't have them in my life anymore. So it was even more making sense for me to come out and to be where some of my friends at least were. So I have 2-3 very close friends from my university here. So I was at least
they're here
lucky.
in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Too. Okay. Well, that's nice.
So I was at least lucky in that sense.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like, at least from my perspective, I think maybe around 4 or 5 years ago, there was this like wave of a lot of like immigrants and like international students coming in.
Yeah.
And just kind of like settling. So I think I think there were a lot of people who were inspired by that wave, so a lot of people did come actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The scenery is quite different now.
How was it like for you when you moved?
I did not get a choice in that.
Yeah.
I did not have a say in that one. But no, so my parents decided to immigrate, right? Yeah.
Were you excited or were you scared?
I had no idea that we are immigrating.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely not. This one day, my mom was like, "Yeah, so our visa's here. We're going to Canada."
Oh my god!
I have an exam. I have a midterm like 2 days later. Like what? What's going on, Mom? Where am I going? She's like, yeah, no, we've been wanting to go since forever. Like, I think it took my parents 7 years almost.
Yeah, it can take a long time.
Yeah, I think it took them 7 years for the visa to come. I do have this like very blurred memory that we did our medical exam thing. But
back in Iran?
Yeah, but I had no idea what it was for. We just went and did it, and I was like, okay, I guess whatever. My parents said it, so I'll just tag along and do it. Yeah, so I had no idea, and then we got here. We got here. I think we came here in 2009, and then we were here for like a couple months. Got the PR, and we're like, okay, now let's go back home. Yeah, so we went back actually.
Really?
I finished my grade 9.
Okay.
And then we came back again. And then we came back again. I was grade 10. But after, once we came and then we went back again, I was actually really excited to come back here again.
Because you liked it.
I really did like it. I liked the schools, and I liked the streets, and I liked how different it was from back home. It was kind of exciting, obviously. Like, I was 15. What did I know? So yeah, no, I was definitely quite excited. But it doesn't take away how hard it was, for sure.
Could you find friends easily when you moved
No,
here?
absolutely not. Like,
I feel like it could be harder.
In your teenage years, there's like so much insecurity that comes with like your existence.
Like just me.
Yeah, just like so much insecurity that comes with that.
Yeah.
That you're either overconfident, you're kind of like, you put yourself out there so much that you're so loud and you can annoy people, or like you're so like in yourself and you don't really put yourself out there, which both of them can lead you to not find friends easily, right?
Yeah.
I was definitely the first one.
The first one.
This overconfident character.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely was, yeah. And it definitely made life hard, like in terms of finding friends initially. But then it kind of like subsided, and I felt more settled as the more I learned English, and the more I felt like familiar with school and like, I don't know, just the environment, I feel like. The knowing and the learning and the knowing part, I think, helped with the process.
Okay. Do you find yourself leaning more towards Iranian people or like you don't care about that?
This one's just, I don't know, it's a bit tricky to talk about, I feel like. I feel like it's, so for me, I've spent half of my life back home in Iran, and half my life has been here.
Yeah.
And then I've always had this like very deep connection with my culture anyway. And I feel like because I came at such a, I don't want to say such a young age, but at a younger age, and in my teenage
I think it's
years,
very young.
I
15.
always seeked more familiarity. So it was like natural to seek your people from your own culture and seek the people who speak the same language.
Yeah.
Or, maybe even have the same type of like families, same background, same roots. So I just feel like it's quite natural to feel like that, especially in the first couple of years that you move somewhere new.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened to me. And you kind of like stay in it because it's a comfort zone, right? It's kind of your comfort zone, and you stay in there. But then slowly, like, as I felt more comfortable with, like, as I said, like, speaking the language and everything, I think I could like expand out of that comfort zone slowly. Right now it's like, it doesn't really, like, I don't think about like, oh, where's this person from, so should I be friends with them or not. It's more like, who is this person, are they my kind of person, do I like them or not? Do I want to be friends with them? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter like where they're from or like whatever. Yeah, that's a for me. Do you like? Did you ever feel? Do you still feel like that? I mean, it hasn't been that long. 5, 6.
4 years actually.
4 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
4 years. So for me, I feel like I'm definitely more leaning towards Iranian people. I feel like because it's easier for me to communicate with them, and I know their background. I can easily just start a conversation with them. I think it's definitely for me like a comfort zone.
Yeah.
I tried a bit to get out of the comfort zone, but right now I don't think I even try, because I feel like there are so many interesting people in Vancouver or like generally in the world, and I really don't have to like force myself to talk to someone or don't talk to someone. Like if I feel the vibe and I want to talk to them, I go and talk to them. So yeah.
That's good. Like you feel more comfortable in your skin and like the way you present yourself now, like rather than probably, I don't know, 2 years ago that you came here.
Yeah, I feel like, and then like sometimes you force yourself to go into some sort of community and try to fit in, and I feel like that's even doing you not
worse.
Worse.
doing you
worse.
worse.
Yeah, like it's not doing you any favors. Like
no, definitely
you're gonna end up feeling not yourself, not like yourself.
Did you have to like do that just to feel like you fit in?
A bit. I feel like I kind of did when I started when I came here, but not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good. You kind of have like, you know, now you have options. Like,
I do have options. Yeah.
Do you feel like maybe that trying to fit in like came from like the fact that did you ever feel lonely?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to summarize it, yes.
Yes. When I came here, it was definitely I just knew like 4 people like that I actually were friends with, and then there was like other people that I just knew of from different backgrounds, and then there was these people that I would met at university that I didn't know who they were, and I wanted to meet them, of course.
Yeah.
But what happened to me was that when I came here, like after 2 or 3 months, COVID hit.
Oh.
So
that is not good.
Yeah. So I was stuck with my roommate for like months in our little apartment.
Yeah. Is it still the same place that you're living at?
No. So so I was living in Burnaby. Very little place. It was just like a very suburbish area. There was nothing was happening. Like it was such a different setting from where I used to live, from Tehran, which is such a crowded city.
I mean, yeah.
And then you come here and you're like, where is everybody? What are they doing? What happened to people?
I don't even see birds.
Yeah, and it was like COVID, so of course everybody was so scared.
Oh yeah.
So that was tough. Like I was someone that even if I wanted to study, I would go out to some library. I would take my friends, come with me. Let's go to that place, study there.
Yeah.
And then I have to be in my own room
the entire day, every day. Yeah, no, that lockdown and the quarantine was just devastating. Yeah, I remember counting the days though, like day 1, day 2, like it's just But do you think anything good came out of that?
People always try to like say that something good happened to them in COVID. Like I was like, no, I just survived it. I know. I did my best. That's all I did. I tried to be okay.
You tried to survive
it.
Yeah.
No, I like talking to people. I don't like wearing the mask all the time. I don't like being afraid. I don't want to. Nothing happened to me personally. Like I wasn't in any kind of a danger, but it was so sad to hear people like nurses, doctors being in so much of a danger.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
No, nothing good was happening there.
No, absolutely not. Nothing good really came out of it, really. It's just that I've heard, like, from different people or, like, different, I guess, social media figures. They're like, it kind of, like, stopped that really fast-paced momentum of life.
Yeah.
And how everything was just going, like, super fast and crazy. It kind of, like, stopped all that rush. And it kind of, like, grounded people to, you should take life a bit slowly and, like,
I don't like
kind of
that.
like that.
Did something good happen for you? Like, come out of it?
Yes, one good thing came out of that thing for me. That's someone's behind the camera.
Oh, okay. I actually don't know how you guys met. Do you wanna?
Oh God, no.
No?
I'm not elaborating on that.
Okay.
Not yet, at least. I'm not elaborating on that. But no,
Okay.
the only thing only thing good coming out of that was that. So
That's nice of
yeah,
us.
yeah, sitting behind the camera.
It's not that bad, so.
No, it's definitely great. So thumbs up, double thumbs up.
Good ratings.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
but it does bring me. I did want to like ask you about how do you find like, because I know you were talking before, like we were talking about it quite a while ago. You were saying that you're kind of like into dating right now. So how is like dating life in your late 20s? Because yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to not pressure myself into dating or not dating. Like, I try to just see how it goes. If it clicks, it clicks. If it doesn't, then it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean that's the way to go.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm 27, but I feel like sometimes I'm so afraid of being at a very old age and not having somebody beside me. But right now I'm living by myself for 2 years, and it has been maybe the best. At least the last year has been like the best year of my life.
Okay, what made it the best though?
I like so many different experiences, so many good friends. I think I'm doing okay by myself. And I feel like what makes dating more difficult is that right now I have this level of comfort living by myself, so it is more difficult for me to let somebody else in unless they are really great. They're perfect.
If you're only really great, please.
Yeah.
If not, then please no. No, I kind of agree with that because like I feel like at this point you're like, you know what, I'm not here to like waste time or like I'm not here to play games.
I know what I want, and I'm not gonna probably change that. So
yeah, I feel like you have this like thing set in your brain that like, okay, this is what I want. Not necessarily that it's like a little box that everyone has to fit in it. Yeah. But it's more like at least like the basic stuff, and like some things are just value, and like you really want those kind of values probably like in somebody. And I think I just think it's great to like wait for that. And right now the hype, like everyone's hype is like, having your like single life, you're figuring out life, you're like working out and the dieting and somehow becoming like a social media figure and like starting your own business. And I feel like the hype has been like that recently, so you're living the hype.
I'm not doing anything really exciting, I think, but at least I'm happy, and I think that's
what matters most.
What about this podcast?
Oh yeah, I'm doing this.
So this is new.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like it's so much different than when you're like 20 and you're trying to date. You don't have any idea of like what you want or what you're expecting in a relationship. You're just going as it goes.
Yeah, you don't really know much. You're just like learning as you go and the experiences.
So it is difficult, but I'm trying to enjoy it.
What about the people who are getting married when they're 19 or 20?
I don't know about that.
Oh no. A bit controversial. No, I'm kidding. I just feel like if somebody has their life figured out at that age, I definitely didn't. Like, personally, I didn't have anything figured out. I didn't even know what I want to do.
Yeah.
For like
same.
a career or whatever.
Same.
So,
I
like, let alone marrying somebody. And no, I mean, personally, for me, for the longest time, I was just like not even thinking about like having a boyfriend. Even like I was just like living my daily life, just like doing normal things. Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't even like getting into that like mindset till I was like 19 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never had this like. You can like verify this by my friend. Like I've always had crushes. Like I had different crushes in high school. Like, oh my god, you know, but nothing. And like I never actually thought about like, oh, I want a boyfriend till like somewhere like I was like 19 or something, 19, 20.
Oh, that's not interesting because I thought like because you went to high school that you saw other boys.
Well, that too, and I've had friends who've had boyfriends, but I was never like tempted or didn't feel like the need. Or the temptation to like be with someone until I was like later, like in my 19, like early 20s.
It was the same for me, but I thought because I went to like all girls school, so there was not that many options. Yeah, but like some of my friends would go to parks, different places just to meet guys.
Yeah,
but like that was never
your thing.
My thing. I was just like reading books, watching movies.
I know.
I don't know. I was
in my own little world.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not caring for the.
Yeah.
Daydreaming in my bedroom.
Yes.
To be honest, so I've never like, even at that point when my friends had like boyfriends, I never like regretted it because
same.
It was just like I was still in my childhood, I feel like, which was really nice. No pressure of any kind.
Yeah.
No having to compromise anything. It was just like what I wanted, how I wanted it.
The only thing, like, I love that I didn't date it and I didn't have that kind of drama in my life that early because it's definitely a drama.
Well, yeah, you have to be. I feel like you personally have to be really mature to handle that kind of like mature kind of relationship as well. Like,
but at the same time, I feel like for me, like I said, I'm a new soul, so I need everything to happen to me and experience it actually to know what I want. Even what I want, I need to experience different things to know exactly what I want. So I feel like I made a lot of mistakes when I first started dating. So if I had started dating sooner. Maybe I would have made those mistakes sooner and
but
would
so
be
this is the
more
thing.
mature.
This is actually, I think I've talked about this a lot with my own friends before, where we said sometimes I feel like the hurt that you get because you've been in like in a relationship at such a young age lasts so much longer. Like it's so deeply rooted, and I feel like at that age it's just so hard to like think about like, okay, maybe I need to work on myself or like work on the baggage that came out of this like whatever hurt that it was. Like, you don't really I feel like when you're young you don't really think about it. You just kind of like deny it and move on. And you never try to address it until you're older and you get into like a different relationship and it all just like comes out back, like in like it could be in the worst way. It really depends, I feel like, on the type of partner that you get. Like, will they be mature enough to like handle that baggage, or will it just make it worse and you'll just make a horrible memory for them? You know, like you really like you can't really tell. But that's just my like personal perspective on like dating at such a like young age, especially like I don't know. That's just I
mean, I don't know because
I've never done it. I've never done it, so I don't know. No, I don't know. My tea is like so cold now.
Do you want another one?
No, I feel like I should be okay.
Boil the water.
But no, the sound.
You good?
No, the sound.
The sound of boiling water.
No, that's gonna be okay.
That's gonna be okay.
No, that's not going to be okay.
Is it gonna be okay?
No, that's what? No, that's not gonna be okay.
Do you want some cold water?
Do you want something?
No, this is my second tea.
It's the funny thing is I was watching him and he was just drinking Dual in the background.
Really?
Yeah, the entire time, and I'm just like looking at him. He's like, I'm like, excuse us
You got
for interrupting.
Sleepy. Yeah.
For interrupting your Dual drinking.
That's our sponsor for this episode.
Dual.
Good director.
What is
Evil?
it?
Evil?
Did you say evil?
Yeah, last episode you talked about evil.
What did I say?
You were in the snow and you were looking for an evil.
Oh, evil. Yes.
That's
Okay.
our sponsor. Yeah. Please put that.
Evil.
Our sponsor.
Evil. If you are hearing this, please sponsor me. I have been.
Now this time already.
Okay, go for it. Durabelli, please do sponsor me. I love your Dur, and it's just changed my life. So if you do watch this YouTube video and hear this podcast, please give me a call. There you go. I can't drink it right now. Sorry.
That's enough.
I can't throw it. Yeah, I'm trying to get sponsors.
Why were you driving an Evo? You have a car.
Yeah, but it was snowing really hard, and so we walked. We were trying to be Snow Venture. It was called a Snow Venture. Yes, the Snow Venture. We're trying to explore in the snow, and then we ended up. It was too cold, like because we went to have some food and it was just too cold, so we had to get an Evo. There's no way. I was like, I was shivering so hard from inside out. I thought I'm gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I was like, this is hypothermia at this point. So I was like, there was no. It's just when your temperature drops down a lot that's not good for your body. So I was just like, no, we really need to get an Evo. So, yeah. We didn't have a car. I mean, can you imagine driving in that weather? Can you?
No.
I have zero driving skills in snow.
Same.
I just mostly scream.
Please scream.
Like, this is so true. Like, I mostly scream behind the wheels. Like, I cannot. I have zero driving skills. Like, and so many.
Do you have winter tires?
No, we mostly have flat tire at this point. Like, we need to change our tires. Like, yeah, we need to change our tires. Because yesterday we went somewhere and then it was like a uphill and then the car was skidding.
Oh no.
We could not go up.
That is my nightmare.
Like, the entire time I was just like screaming inside, not trying to scream out loud because I was like, he's driving and I was just like too afraid that he's gonna like freak out, so I was trying not to scream. And then the car was just like skidding backwards all the way. We like hit this like giant pile of snow. Yeah, and we were stuck. The car was the car was just fully stuck there, not moving. People were just like passing by and taking a look. Oh,
yeah, okay,
normal.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have driven. Sorry. Anyways, we found a shovel. Somehow somebody had left the shovel there. I think
God sent.
That was
God,
I
know. Thank you, God. I know you heard my screams. You heard my inner screams. Yeah, so we found a shovel and then like finally after like he was like pushing the car and I was trying to drive it and then we finally got out of that giant pile of snow. It was scary. It was like horrible and like traumatizing and scary.
She was trying to push the car and it didn't move.
No.
I was wearing like heels.
You were wearing.
It was like boots, heels, like kind of. How do you even say that? Heeled boots. I don't know.
Heeled boots.
Yeah, and then so I was just like so worried at the same time that I'm gonna fall, and then the car is just gonna come like on me, and I'm gonna die. So no, I was Anyways, we did survive. Yeah,
That's good to know.
We did survive.
I'm happy that you guys are okay.
Yeah.
After that.
What happened last year driving to Harrison Hot Springs?
Honestly, we have so many horrible snow stories that it's just like it's crazy. Like,
what happened?
We were driving to Harrison Hot Springs and somehow I don't know what happened to my map.
You don't know what?
I have no idea what happened to the map, but it took us from a detour, and that detour was literally by a cliff,
Oh my god.
and it was all ice. The ground was icy, pure ice.
And it was cliff, like you could fall down.
From the right side, you could have fallen off
God.
the cliff, and
That is so scary.
we were like, what is going on? Where are we? Like, we did not know. So yeah, and again, the inner screams was happening constantly at that point.
Carl was speeding constantly.
Yeah, we were just so worried we're gonna die. So it was like, it's not worth it. We tried to find a different path. We were like following a different path on the map, and it took us a while, but we were so scared. We got out of the we got out of the detour and went back to the main highway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have no idea how we got there.
We drove to Kamloops.
Yeah. No.
Where's that?
Kamloops is like, I guess it's like the northern.
It's
after-
northeast.
Yeah, northeast, like after Hope.
You can go
Okay.
from Whistler or
It's like it's like Hope,
Okay.
Merritt, and then Kamloops.
Okay, what's in there?
We went at a really bad weather, so nothing was there.
Why did you go? Why did you go?
We just didn't want to go back home. We just like
Just anywhere.
just anywhere but home. We just did not want to go back home, so we were like, let's just extend our trip. Let's go to Kamloops, and then everyone was telling us like, do you guys have winter tires? Do you have like tire chains? And we were like, no. No, but we're gonna go anyway because we're that crazy. And then the highway, we were driving with giant trucks, and it was snowing. Well, it was like snowing the entire time.
But we had winter chains.
Did we?
You had okay.
We had winter chains, but we didn't put them on.
Oh yeah, that's true. We did have them, but why
Why?
not? I don't know.
not?
I think we're too lazy, which is no excuse. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it was crazy. Like we were, yeah, the highway was crazy. We couldn't see anything. Again, like a cliff on one side, and then giant trucks from the other side.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was driving the entire time, and it got dark super fast because again, winter. It was like in, I don't know, January, February, something like that, and it would get dark by like 5,
Even
4,
yeah.
it like 4:45, 4 something, and yeah, it was just too scary. But somehow we got to Kamloops. Like it was crazy.
What happened there?
Nothing. We just literally spent the night and went back home the next day. We just didn't. Nobody just wanted to go home that night though, because it was too soon. Because we usually do like 2 days, 1 night.
Yeah.
And then like the second morning, it just felt too soon to go back home. I was like, I need to be in my dreamland still. I do not want life to get real again. I don't want to go back home.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why we stayed there. Don't you like kind of feel like that sometimes? Like when you're on a trip, you're like in this. I know you went on a really long one.
I went on a 3 weeks trip to.
Yeah, how was
Europe.
that? Where'd you go?
I went to Germany,
Okay.
then to Netherlands,
Oh wow.
then to just like 1 day in Belgium,
Oh.
then like 2 days in Italy.
Did you have Belgian waffle?
I actually didn't.
I should have.
Yeah. There was like a lot of chocolates there.
Oh okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Belgian chocolate.
Belgian chocolate. It was interesting, but for me, I was doing that alone,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a lot more difficult than I imagined to just make sure everything is going as the plan.
Mm-hmm.
So I was actually really relieved when I came back. I was like, yes,
Home.
I can just sleep.
You were homesick.
Yes.
It can be scary, like traveling
Yeah.
alone.
It wasn't scary, but it was kind of overwhelming. Overwhelming, yeah. For sure it was overwhelming. But yeah, I would definitely do it again.
Which one of them did you like the most?
I actually really like Belgium.
Belgium.
Brussels.
How come?
It was more of
That
a...
one day you understood.
I was, yeah, like one day and I was like,
it was
yes,
that good.
yes.
That's why.
So I was in Berlin, and Berlin was kind of like a very white kind of a city.
Mm-hmm.
It had like a very different nightlife,
Okay.
and so I went to all of these places about World War II.
Oh, okay.
So I was like kind of depressed when I was living Berlin. It was like I saw a lot, and I was like so tired.
Yeah.
And then I went to Netherlands.
Okay.
The Hague. That was the city that I was in.
What is it called?
The Hague.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was there for like 1 week.
Okay.
It was a very beautiful city, but it was kind of small.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have that much of different stuff to it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was interesting.
Okay.
But then I went to Brussels, and there was this very wide kind of a square in the middle of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Like anywhere you would look at, something beautiful was there.
In every corner of that square.
Every corner. And I just like was like, wow,
Mesmerized.
this is nice. This is why I came here.
This is it. This is my
This
city.
is it. Yeah, like I was exactly so like completely alone, just by myself, and I felt like, yeah, this is why I did it.
Did you go in summer?
Yeah, it was like September.
Okay, so how was the weather? How was?
Really hot, really hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not what I thought. Interesting.
Yeah. And then I went to Italy, like to Rome, and I always dreamed about going to Rome, but
Yeah.
it was so crowded that
A lot of tourists.
yeah, I didn't really enjoy myself. So
yeah.
it's so strange when you expect something to happen.
Yeah, you have this dream.
Dream.
Expectation from something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you go there and it's not
It's
the same.
yeah. It is beautiful, but why is it so crowded? Why is it so hot?
Why
It
there's
was
so
so
many
hot.
people?
Yeah.
So where did you go in Rome?
Just basic tourist.
Basic.
Very basic.
She doesn't remember.
Yeah.
Follow the manual.
Yeah, like exactly.
Just follow them. Did you not like go with a tour or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
And I went to a lot of different museums, and I was so tired when I got to Italy
Yeah.
that I was like, I'm not even going
Okay,
into...
did you have pizza?
I actually didn't.
Oh my god. You went to
Did you
you
have
you
wine?
did
But
No.
what?
I had good...
were you seduced by an
gelatos.
Italian man at least? No? Oh
no.
god. I mean
yeah. So I had good gelatos there. Like,
Oh yeah, okay. That's good. Good
Yeah.
enough for me.
I had some different kind of pastas, but I didn't really like them. Like I thought that the pasta is not fully cooked. Like I wanted to give it back to the cook and be like, can you maybe
Cook it
a bit
more.
Like for me, it was a bit uncooked.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
why, but
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Have I been to an actual Italian restaurant ever here? I can't really like. There's been many times I wanted to go. Stefos is not.
Oh, that's
It's that's
Greek.
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 Yeah. No, I've never actually been to a full on
That pizza
Italian.
place, that pizza place too.
Which one?
What was the name? It was on Main.
Ludica?
Can't remember the name, but it was on Main Street.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Like I don't think I've ever been
Yeah,
to
we
like
had
a
one in
legitimate.
Senso.
I don't think I've tried that.
Okay.
Senso.
Senso.
Okay. Did they do this like you know how they have the giant cheese they melt and they melt the top and they put it on your pasta?
That
they-
didn't happen to me. But
No. Where was that?
Where was
I didn't
that?
see it. See, these are all the things I see on like reels and like Instagram.
Yeah.
and-
The expectation is high, but
yeah. I mean, yeah. What is that place in Rome? Is it the Colosseum? Colosseum?
yeah, I saw that one.
How do you say that?
Logio.
It's not the Bellagio. That is in.
Bellagio.
That's
What
not
did
there.
you say?
Bellagio's in Las Vegas. Thank you very much.
No.
what do you,
Colosseum, I think.
Colosseum? Is that what they say?
I think so.
Did you go there?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was really big and really... It was really big, yeah.
Is it as they show in like those gladiator movies?
Yeah.
Did you see a gladiator?
No. I've seen some pictures.
Did you see anyone that's pretending?
That's pretending to be a gladiator.
Yeah, you know how like when you go to these like monuments and like sightseeing places, they have characters from like like somebody's like out like wearing an outfit. Like I know I went to China and then I went to the Great Wall of China and then they had
Ooh, that must be interesting. How was it?
It was definitely. I mean, I'm so sad that I went at a young age because
How old were you?
I think I was in grade 7 or 8.
Did you went from here or?
I went with my no. I used to live in Iran back then, so I went with my family.
What are you gonna show me?
What am I showing? The Colosseum. Oh, sorry. Let me see. I really want to say how to. Oh yeah, there you go.
Is it your phone?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So it was here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So again, because I was so tired of all of the museums and just paying for anything, I didn't even go in. I just saw it from the.
You didn't even go in?
I saw it from the outside.
Did you take pictures at least?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
it. I have in my Instagram. You haven't seen those?
I have
You
not
don't follow
stalked-
me, I
I
think.
haven't stalked you for a while. So I'll do that after this.
You're not paying attention to me.
I know. Like recently, as I told you before, like I haven't been on my phone
Yeah.
as much.
Okay.
And
Accept
anytime
that.
I've been on my phone, I've just been on Netflix for some reason. Netflix, call me.
You watch from your phone?
Yeah.
Isn't it annoying to be just such a small screen?
It's just I like my own little bubble.
Okay.
Like I watch cartoons and
Cartoons.
TV series with such a passion.
Okay.
And I like it that I watch it on my phone and I really go deep into it, and there's this like bubble that forms around me. I cannot hear anything or see anything from like peripheral vision. I'm just like in my phone that entire. So I really like
That's
it.
interesting.
Yeah, I like it. Like it's my own little me time. Not that it's productive, or it's
I mean,
like
if you're having
exercising my
fun,
brain. But
yeah.
I really do enjoy, especially like after I come back from work. It's
Why don't
really,
you just watch it in your TV or in your laptop?
well, laptop is just too hard to like place it. You have to have it
Okay.
on your side, and it's too cold these days. So the laptop is just too cold. I don't want to hold it on. No.
What about the TV?
I have to be out here in the living room.
Oh, you want to
and-
watch in your bed?
Yeah, I was under my blanket in bed. I told you, I'm like a house chicken when it's winter. I don't do any activity outside the house. So if you call me and be like, let's go out, I'll be
No.
like, just come over.
Come over.
Yeah. So I'll just be like, just come over. Unless if it's like a birthday or something, I'll go out for that.
That's nice. That's nice
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah, I'll make that effort.
Just because it's your birthday, I can come. But
Exactly. It's your special day.
A special
I'll
day,
make that
yeah.
effort. But yeah, no, I was saying, so we went to China, and then I mean, obviously everything was great. Obviously, we saw I was young, but like we went to so many different places, so many different sightseeing. I really did like. They had this like water. What do you call it? Water park. Yeah.
Water park,
They
okay.
had this like amazing.
Watermelon?
Not watermelon. They had great
You have this
watermelons. No, they had this water park which was amazing. Like that has been like so far that has been one of the best water parks that I've been. And they did have like an amusement park also, like the best. At the time that I went, which I was in grade 8, I don't know how many years ago that is. Whatever. I can't count. And then yeah, we did go to the Great Wall of China, and first of all, it's really hard to actually walk up those stairs.
yeah.
They're very uneven. So it's really hard to like step on them and like actually go up and not get tired. It's like a very what is that workout where the intervals change?
Intervals.
I know what you're talking
You know the
about.
cardio kind of work, HIIT. Oh yeah, HIIT. Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
HIIT, it's like a HIIT workout, because the elevations and the steps, like it just keeps changing and changing as you go up. So it's not
How
everything.
many stairs is there?
I didn't go all the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I went for like half an hour and I got tired.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, we got to this little shack and they had these costumes. They costumes for I think they were like their warriors or like their soldiers that would protect the wall. So you could kind of wear those outfits and then you could take pictures. That's why I was
Nice.
asking, was there like anyone with a specific like
Now
costume
that
or like
you
outfit?
mentioned, yeah, I think I saw maybe 1 or
It's
2.
like you were drunk all the time.
It was a dream.
Just a bit blurred.
It was just a dream.
Don't change that. Don't change that.
No,
No.
the thing was that I just spent 2 days in Rome, and the second day I was sick.
Oh, what?
So I was just like, had a cold or something. I don't know.
Oh God.
So it was basically just 1 day.
Yeah.
And 1 day is not enough for a city like Rome.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
It's Rome.
it's Rome.
Like, why didn't you stay there longer?
I
You
couldn't.
had 3 weeks, so you went to Germany.
So I was also working remote.
Oh, you were working.
So it was like I had to be at one place most of the
Did
week.
your manager know about that?
Yes, he did. He did.
If not,
He
he's
knows.
watching now, maybe.
Yeah.
That's the Untold.
Now he knows.
Yeah.
No, he knew. But yeah, it was a challenge to just make sure everything is working out for me.
Yeah, balancing that out could be hard.
Yeah, work-life balance can be difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work-travel balance can be very difficult.
You were saying when we were driving, you were saying like if you don't travel, you feel like you haven't done anything with your life.
Yeah.
What's that about? Like, is that how you feel? Like, because I mean, you're working, you've gone to school, like
I feel
you're
like
accomplished.
So
And,
what about the normal days that you're?
yeah.
the normal days I feel like I have a routine which I really like, and I love having a routine.
Yeah.
I think I'm a routine person. Like I cannot go for a long time without having a certain routine in my life, which is very nice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like I'm not experiencing as much as I should living in just one place. And I have this FOMO of, oh, what is happening in different places? Am I running out of time? If I die 1 year from now, am I gonna be okay with the life that I
Lived so far.
lived so far?
Yeah.
So sometimes I get that kind of
How many
pressure.
years do you think you have left?
I don't know. Who knows how many years?
The average of
Okay,
the
if I die young, this is gonna be useful. You're gonna yes. She knew.
She knew it.
She knew it. But yeah, I feel like I'm always asking myself, am I gonna be okay with the decisions that I made in 1 year, and also like when I'm old?
Yeah.
Put the pillow.
What?
Put the pillow somewhere else.
Oh, why?
It's too comfy.
You're too comfortable now. Why are you so comfortable?
I'll put it behind me.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Should I put it on my side?
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
That's nice. Yeah.
I'll just put it on my side.
Okay.
Still comfy.
Yeah.
Is this better?
That's good.
Okay.
So it's just really hard to manage like what I would want in 1 year and what I would want in 10 years and what I would want for like when I'm old, and who knows which year I'm gonna leave this earth.
Oh, don't say that.
Which is true. Do you ever think about your own death? I know it's kind of sad, but do you?
I do.
Okay.
But I think that mainly comes from the fact that I work in a hospital. And it could sometimes get a bit grim, especially when I have younger patients coming in.
That can be, yeah, difficult.
And, you know, they've been through a devastating, hard time because of their illness. That definitely does provoke me, like mentally provokes me to like think about those stuff.
Yeah.
But no, not like I don't actively think about it, but yeah, I do have moments when I'm like put in those kind of situations. Like I do have moments where I'm like, I kind of reflect on myself. I'm like, what if that person was you?
Yeah.
You know, like how would you feel? Like, yeah.
I just want to make sure that when it happens, that I lived my life the way I wanted it to live it.
Yeah.
Without having any regrets.
Yeah.
So what are the things in your checklist?
Yeah. Now you can talk about your checklist because you didn't say in the beginning.
Didn't I?
No.
I didn't.
Oh, traveling.
Oh, because I don't have a check. Like
you do. You have a plan. You're the planned kind of person, so you have a plan. Like, what is that plan?
I want to travel a lot. I know that.
Where else do you want to go? Because you were probably pretty drunk in Rome, apparently. That one bypass.
It's anywhere, everywhere. I want to
You
go.
can be a travel blogger.
Yeah.
Make
I don't
money
think,
out of that.
I don't think so. It takes a lot of time and effort.
That's true. Yeah, I feel like
That's your job.
Yeah.
that becomes your...
You travel and make money because
I
you
don't think that
travel.
anybody actually wants to watch me go to different countries. Like,
This is a funny thing. I've heard that sentence so many
So many
times,
times,
like
yeah.
from so many different people, where like we were having a discussion about like you should do something because this is your hobby and you love it or whatever, and they were always like, who's gonna want to watch me, like
Yeah.
do this? And I mean, I feel like if you're passionate enough about something, doesn't like you shouldn't care about how many people are going to watch it or who's going to
Yeah,
watch
From
it.
home, you can work at the same time travel.
okay, that is a scam. No. People always say
Do it with
that.
one hand
Yeah,
and-
people always say that. Oh, you work remote. You can
Yeah.
travel all the time. No, you can't.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to make sure that everything is at the right place when you work
Yeah.
and when you travel. And if you want to do that, I think like if you just go to one city, live there for like 1 month, that's okay. But if you want to keep doing it,
Yeah.
you're gonna go crazy.
Yeah, it'll be
It's
too
just
hard to like juggle.
Too much pressure.
Yeah, but still, if you ever decided to quit your 9 to 5 job,
Yeah, become a blogger.
you can become a vlogger and travel the world. This is a question everyone asks, like, how are you traveling the world? Where do you get the money from? So it's either inheritance or
yeah,
you're somehow making it.
Influencer,
Yeah,
yeah.
making it off social media. I don't know. Somehow.
I don't think that I can do that really. Like I don't feel like I have the enough. I don't know. Like again, passion. Like I don't think that I have enough passion for it.
Mm-hmm.
You can win a lottery.
Yes, but I never buy lottery tickets. Do you?
We have. Yeah.
Have you
I
ever
have
won
definitely.
anything?
I think the max we won was like what, $70?
That's nice.
No, it was more than that once because we had a group of people.
Yeah, we had a group of people of like I don't know,
It
10
was
or
legit,
12.
Yeah, we had like 16 people.
16 people.
Okay, yeah, I could
They were
definitely know.
pooling the money.
It was such a long time ago. Yeah, no, everybody chipped in because I think what was it? Lotto Max?
That was $70 million.
It was 70 million Lotto Max.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So we were like, what are the odds? It wasn't in our favors, but
Not in ours.
not in our favor. But yeah, no, we definitely did have those moments. It was quite thrilling, but at the same time, at least for me, like I just cannot put that money
Yeah.
in for something that I'm sure. I mean, I'm not that sure that I'm gonna win.
But that was really good because the jackpot was 70 million and they had 1 million as well.
Yeah, for the actual.
We did a calculation, the expectation, the average expectation was
The
around
engineers
80%.
of the group did the calculation to get the
Are you sure?
Yeah, the
Did you-
expectation for that one was 80%.
How come-
Expectation
so we were
is not
that
80%. You cannot say expectation is 80%.
Why not?
Isn't expectation just like one?
Expectation of winning was 80%. 80
Okay,
point
okay,
eight
okay.
to 1.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we were
I'm not
hoping
the
if we
math
had
person.
enough money, that's going to be 80% of chance that we're going to win. But it wasn't enough, 16 people.
We were not that lucky to be part of that
Nah.
80%. We were the 20% unlucky
20,
people.
I feel like I'm not kind of a person that take risks. So I never buy lottery tickets. Like I
But this is
I've
such a
never
low
did.
risk kind of like.
Yeah, it's like $5.
Gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really cheap, right?
But we were dreaming about that all the time.
Oh yeah, like that entire time waiting for the results.
Oh.
It was like excruciating. Like we were just like, oh my god, are we gonna win? What if we win? What do we do if we win? Like, dreaming and yeah, no, it didn't happen. So yeah, not that great. It would have, but we did have to split it between 16 people. So
Okay.
that also wouldn't be that great. Yeah, I kind of feel like those Monica moments were like, what do you care about the most? And she was like, money. So I'm like, yeah, money. Yeah, no, we didn't win anyway. Yeah.
Maybe next time. No?
No.
We stopped,
No?
Yeah, we kind of stopped. I mean,
That's an addiction, I think.
Yeah, it can be
I
addictive.
feel like we can bet or be risky on more, I guess, assuring kind of like stuff. You know, doing something like this is, I guess, more. It's a better bet.
It's a better bet.
Yeah, it's a better bet because you are actually involved in the process. You are controlling the process to some extent. You're putting effort. You're planning your schedule. You're doing all this stuff. So I think it's a better kind of gambling with like the time and the money that you have.
Yeah.
For something better. I like this better. It's a more controlled setting.
So why podcast? What happened?
I honestly expected this question to pop up at some point in one of the episodes. Initially, I was doing because I did the first episode alone.
Yeah.
And no, people have been asking me, so why a podcast? I don't know. I mean, number one, I like the sound of my own voice.
That's nice.
She can sing.
Oh,
I like-
really?
No, he's just yeah, no. I like the sound of my voice. No, to be honest, I feel like from like so many years ago, I've always wanted to do something like this. I did not have the courage to do it.
Yeah.
I thought about so many different ideas. I was like, maybe I should do something with Instagram because Instagram's becoming so trendy. And then I was like, maybe I should do something like with YouTube. But then I always felt like, okay, if I do the YouTube thing, it'll be more like, me just doing something solo. But I always wanted to have that, like, I like that human interaction. And I like talking to people. And I think the podcast, just as a general thing, has become so trendy lately. It would really, I guess, bring together all the things, all the elements that
Come as guests here.
Huh?
Ask people to come as guests.
I will. It bring all the elements together, like what I like and what I could do, all of them together and put it in one little thing. And I think podcast is like doing that for me. So if you do like to be in my show,
I love that you
my
actually
podcast.
Look at the camera.
Yes, I told you the other time, I kind of want to connect with you. So if you are watching this and you do want to come on the show, just have a chat. Just talk about life, what you like, and anything. DM me, send me a message. If you have my number, call me or whatever.
So I actually really like podcasts too. So I think I use a lot of podcasts daily.
Yeah, you listen to a lot?
Yeah, I like a lot of Iranian ones and also like very famous ones like Lex Fridman. And I also like to have a voice of my own, like make some sort of an impact. And I don't know what that's gonna be for me. I feel like what I'm really passionate about has always been movies.
Okay, yeah.
So if I want to like actually produce something from myself, I would do like some sort of a movie critic analysis, kind of. So I'm actually following this guy that does something like that, and I really like his content. His name is Ehsan Mansouri, I think.
Is it on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
He makes this like 15 minutes videos, just going over the film, what he liked about it, what he didn't like about it, what score he would give. Just like if the plot was too hard or to actually comprehend, he would maybe give some tips, like what he thought the movie was. Analyze it. So I actually really like talking about movies, and when I finish a movie, I'm always so excited to talk about it, and I think it would be nice to actually put the effort and record myself when I have all of these ideas.
No, I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, at least for me, there's definitely been movies where I had to go and watch some YouTube videos about like the critic and the analysis of like, okay, so what did this movie was trying to like tell me as the audience? Like, I need some insights on it. So yeah, especially as you said, when the plot is quite difficult, you do need that kind of mental guidance and insight from somebody else who's like more familiar with, like, I don't know, the director style of like those kind of movies.
I also like to make like little lists, like 5 most disgusting films that I watched. Like, I don't know.
And discuss it.
Yeah, I like.
Tell us about your 5
Yeah,
best.
what's your 5 best? What should we watch?
Don't talk about 5 disgusting.
Yeah.
5 most disgusting. Okay, 5
Top favorite or
favorite.
top best, whatever.
Top best. Okay. I think Black Swan for me has been number 1 since I was in high school. I really connected with that movie. Then Clockwork Orange. Have you watched that?
No, I haven't watched that.
Clockwork
It's
Orange.
Psycho. Psycho movie.
Well, okay, so a psycho genre.
Yeah, so it's about this kind of a very sadistic person.
And you like that?
Yes. Yes.
I like the edge. It's very edgy.
Yeah. So recently I watched Poor Things.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
I really like that. From the same director, the Lobster. I love that one too.
Okay, so
Oh,
wait. Let's just stop. Let's just stop.
I love lobsters.
Wait,
I love
no.
lobsters.
What did you like about the lobster? Please.
It was just a very different view of human experience in general. And
Were you not bothered
what?
throughout the entire
Experience
movie?
of what?
I mean, it was so interesting that
So
they would
uncomfortable.
become. Yeah, it was uncomfortable, and I liked it. I don't know.
Stop the movie.
I could not watch it any longer.
Okay. So if I'm remembering it correctly, it was just about if you couldn't find the right partner, they would turn you into an animal.
If you couldn't find a partner,
A partner.
yeah, if you were not coupled,
Yeah, and it's
then
and it's-
after a certain amount of days, I think they would
They
turn
would-
you into an animal.
and I think that's like a metaphor of how society is. I feel like everybody's trying to.
Yeah, he couldn't find anyone escape, and there was another group
That
you were
they
supposed
all-
to be seeing all the time.
If you were
Yeah.
coupled, then they would make
They
you
would make
blind.
it-
Or?
found
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
there.
Okay, so I feel like the society always is pushing you towards being a couple, like
Yeah.
finding somebody. You know, like when I'm out with my friends, I feel like a lot of people are asking me, "Are you dating?"
Persian parents.
Why are you not?
Persian friends, yeah. Why are you not
So
dating?
when are you gonna get married?
Yeah, what is gonna happen?
When are you gonna bring some kids?
Yeah, so I feel-
babies.
Yeah, and even like I feel like even if you want to book for hotels, it's easier if you're a couple. It's like
You
have
might
you
get
been?
complimentary stuff.
Yeah, like I feel like everything is easier when you're a couple.
Yeah.
And that is this kind of society that we have.
Yeah.
Is that discrimination, you would say?
Yeah, against single people. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So that
I
was
mean-
that was kind of interesting for me. That
So, but why do you think it makes sense? Because you were kind of like, does it make sense for them to be turned into animals? What animals?
No.
Or like, how does this portray on our society though?
I feel like you kind of feel left out. It just people just discard you if you don't. Okay, so I don't know if you have heard of it or not, but when somebody is as like an old age and they are still single, they're like, oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Why didn't they find somebody?
So-
It's like something must have gone wrong,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, but
Yeah.
they don't have children.
Or
Yeah.
they don't have. What happened? Why didn't you have
Yeah.
like? Maybe they just didn't want to. Maybe they are totally fine. They just didn't find the right person and just didn't settle down for less. And now,
But so this is always my question. It's like, does that person actually feel fine? Do they feel
Ooh.
okay?
okay, so I think that exactly is what I'm trying to say, that you think that they are not fine just because they are not a couple, like they are not in a relationship.
Yeah, more like, do they feel like, does that loneliness bother them where like they don't have anyone to like maybe emotionally rely on, not necessarily other aspects?
I get that, and I think it's definitely difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But why don't we ask the same question about like anybody else? You can be in a relationship and that relationship could be totally
Not working out.
not working out for you.
Yeah.
But nobody asks those questions about people that are in a relationship. Everybody's like,
what do you want to ask?
like,
Are
are
you
you happy really?
Do you want to be single?
Do you really want?
But I kind
Yeah.
of feel like we are going towards
the other way.
we are going slowly, we're going the other way, because if you're like, I don't know if you've been like watching the trends and the videos and whatever, everyone's just talking about it's my like single girl time, like or single guy time, like it's just like
That's more trendy to be
I'm-
single.
Really?
yeah, it's more trendy now to be saying like I'm working out, I have my goals, I want to be
You
like
can
a
work
business,
out and be
I want
single.
to be hot, and I want to like, have this like aspirations, and like, I want to be this and that, and it's like the only way you can achieve all this, like
by being single.
by being single. Yeah, because like you have all this time,
Yeah.
and you're like basically putting all of that time, all of it for yourself to be somebody amazing. So I feel like
That's
That's-
interesting. I haven't gone to that part of the internet. I think like
it's the dark web.
this is all news to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, at least this is what pops on my Explorer. I feel like
That's nice, actually.
they're luring us.
So I think that's explored you. If you're single, they're showing you couple
Yeah,
videos.
couple.
That's the
Couple
thing.
Couple
drinks.
did
I
single
know.
people.
Evil. This is the evil.
Evil, yeah. But yeah, I feel like that was like kind of that was, I think, one of the reasons that they did the movie.
But don't you think it's weird when he went to the crowd that if you got coupled, they would turn you blind, and then he found somebody there.
Yeah.
So what was the movie was trying to tell us? It's like if you're not looking for someone, you'll find them.
No, I think that was again like trying to fit in. Like that society wanted you to be single, and that was like the only thing that they wanted you to be. They couldn't. So every society that, like the first one, they put him in a box. The second one, they put him in a box, and
So basically, it's telling us like not to conform with the norms.
to the norms of the
Do-
society. Do
yeah.
whatever you feel. I think that it didn't. For me, movies is not about like having one single
Yeah,
line.
everyone has their own, I guess, interpretation of.
Yeah, and I think that was like really interesting for me that at the end, the girl was blind, and so they thought that the only way that for them to actually connect together again was for him to also be blind. So yeah.
Just, so the movie was so uncomfortable for me to watch. It was
is
just
uncomfortable.
like,
I like uncomfortable movies.
yeah, we have somebody here who loves uncomfortable movies,
Yeah,
and
okay.
just like he encouraged us to watch all those uncomfortable movies, and I am so uncomfortable throughout all of them.
What do you like?
Drama.
I definitely like drama. I'm more into like TV series kind of person.
Okay, have you watched?
Or cartoon. Honestly, I love cartoons.
Cartoons?
Cartoons are so real for me. Like I
That's
connect to like
interesting.
animation and cartoons so much and so
We're watching
deeply.
Inside Out last week.
Yeah, and it just makes me so emotional. I don't know. I think I just have that like inner child kind of side to me that I feel more emotional when I'm like watching a sad cartoon
Oh, that's nice.
compared to
That's
when I'm
nice.
actually watching
That's not
a
that's
sad
nice. That's nice.
movie. I know, I could be really weird, but yeah, no. Oh yeah, we're watching Inside Out. We're watching what? Elemental? Elemental.
How was it?
Honestly, it was amazing. It was so beautiful, and like even the way that they've made the animation was amazing.
I haven't watched it.
Felt so real. We do have to say that we have some spoilers in this podcast, so if anyone hasn't watched The Lobster or the rest of
Oh
the
my god,
movies,
yeah.
don't. Yeah, we have
I
spoilers.
spoiled the whole movie. Yeah. It's like at the end.
And he goes blind.
He goes blind. Like, okay.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched The Lobster or
Yeah.
Elemental, don't
Don't
skip this
watch
part.
it, no.
Skip this part of it. Yeah, no, they've made the cartoons so real, and it really plays with your emotions so well. Like, I don't know, at least for me, I can really connect really well with cartoons and animation. Like, I really feel it down to my bone.
I think it's opposite for me. I cannot connect with cartoons anymore.
I'm
like
I
that.
go into it it's so real for me. I don't
That's
know why.
nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
like
Have you watched Scenes from Marriage? From a Marriage or The Marriage? A Marriage.
no.
I you should watch it. It's really good.
What is it called again?
Scenes of a Marriage.
Sins of a Marriage.
Scenes.
Oh, Sins of a Marriage.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no, but that sounds interesting.
It is interesting. It's like a
Is that part of your
mini-series.
top 5?
It's a mini series, so if you want to go into my mini series list.
Oh, okay.
Have
So-
you watched Eyes Wide Shut?
Yeah.
That one.
Stanley
I
Kubrick.
think you should like that one.
Clockwork Orange is from Stanley Kubrick too.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
then we should watch
Yeah,
that.
we should watch that, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll watch that.
It's a very
What's
sick
the red?
movie.
So you said the lobster, that one that I can't remember the name again. The something orange.
Clockwork.
Yeah.
Something orange.
And what was the first one?
Black Swan.
Yeah, Black Swan. So what's the other 2?
I would put even Poor Things into that.
Okay.
Poor Things was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Flight Club. I don't know.
Fight Club?
Yeah, it just popped into my
Mhm.
mind.
Yeah, I mean, again, somebody made us watch Fight Club, but I think it was really good. Like, I did not.
Fight Club, that's one of my top 5.
Yeah, it was really. Yeah, it was like at his top 5. So I was like, let's just watch it.
7.
7.
Seven is yeah.
Shining.
Yeah, The Shining.
Oh, I don't like Shining.
I love that.
Really?
just- Yeah.
It's just Jack
Oh,
Nicholson is
was
just
it
too
Moment? No.
Memento.
Yeah, Memento.
Those are the kind of movies that I started to watch and fell in love with movies. I remember when I was watching Fight Club, I was like, what is this? How is this possible? Like,
I know. I kind of felt so. Most of these movies, when I watch them, I feel so betrayed. This is
why
why.
are you lying to
The
me?
director's playing with you.
Yeah, I don't like to be played with. That's why I like animations. They don't play with your emotion. They don't
Emotions
betray you.
betray
Because,
you.
You
like,
know that's gonna happen and that happens.
yes,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
so predictable. Like, you don't feel betrayed. And I don't like to feel betrayed when I watch a movie.
It's kind of also boring. Like, if you know what's gonna happen.
It doesn't
next.
get boring to me. I can watch a movie 1,000 times and still new as the first time as I watched it. Like,
It's gonna have a happy ending.
I think I watched maybe Mean Girls 100 times when I was at high school.
high
But
school.
nowadays I can't watch a movie for maybe more than 2
I
times.
can't watch a movie like for so many times probably, but yeah, animations I can. I kind of like them. I don't know, for some weird reason. But yeah, no, Fight Club was good. But yeah, these movies, like these kind of movies, I felt so betrayed throughout all of them that I'm just like, but why?
But I like to be surprised. I don't feel it as like a betrayal. I feel like it's a surprise.
I know, I should come off as a surprise, but I just feel so betrayed. I'm like, you were fooling me this entire time. Why did it occur to me? Like, not only I feel stupid, I feel betrayed.
I feel like it's like a mystery. Like you're trying to solve what is happening, what's going on, what is wrong with this person.
Yeah, what is wrong with this person?
I love to figure out what is wrong with people.
What's wrong with
What's
you?
wrong
Judge
with you?
people.
I try not to judge, but yeah, I try.
We
to,
all judge, so.
Yeah, I try not to judge loudly.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that's
Keep my opinions about people to myself.
Yeah. Like as soon as you're born, it's just inevitable not to judge, even if
You act based on your judgment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You are judging people as you go,
yeah.
but I think it's important not to say bad stuff.
Yeah, don't be mean.
Don't be mean.
Yeah, don't be vocal.
Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah. Just do it in your brain.
If it's not gonna be helpful for you or for the person that you're talking to, it's just don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Yeah, sleep on it.
Yeah.
It'll go away. I am curious about how long we've been recording though.
Yeah.
How long do you think it's been so far?
I don't an hour and
1 hour.
20 minutes.
An hour and 20 minutes.
Wow.
That's accurate, yeah.
That was so
That's easy,
accurate.
right?
How did you know?
I don't know, I just guessed, but it really felt more than an hour.
Wow.
It's been more than an hour.
Yeah.
We've been
So what do you
talking a
think?
lot.
Yeah, ask people to like your video.
Oh yes, this is the part okay.
Subscribe your channel.
Let me focus on you guys. No, please do give this a video a thumbs up. If you like it, please like it. And please do subscribe to my YouTube podcast video. And
I think you should put it on Spotify too.
I will eventually. We will get there. We're still working on it.
We'll get there.
This time, yeah, we will.
This time we probably will. So
we
if
don't have
you
intro music yet, just ask for that as well.
Oh yes, nobody has
Intro
reached out to me
music.
yet.
Oh my
I am looking for a person who would do my intro music. I still don't have that, so
Lazy
we have
people.
guests right now. Yeah.
so if you do know somebody, please do let me
I
know.
can try for you. Like, what you?
Just sing it.
I love this microphone. So
Yeah, so multiple things. Like it, subscribe it, and if you know someone who can make the music for me, please reach out.
well,
If this is gonna be the end, because we don't really know, I do want to thank you for
thank you for having me.
voluntarily coming on the show and
Without me forcing you.
without me even asking you. No,
Yeah.
it's I think it's very courageous, and I love that
I
you
don't
were
know
so
how about-
passionate.
Yeah, I love it, but I feel like at the same time, I don't know how I feel about seeing myself, so I might just not
You know
watch
what?
it at all.
Weird enough, initially when you see yourself, you're like cringe. Oh, what is
Yeah, I'm
this?
so-
Why? And the more you watch, you're like, oh, well, not too bad. Like you just kind of like get used to it.
But you're talking about yourself, maybe.
Yeah, it's not the same word. Anyway.
Yes,
No, I know. I'm saying that this could be like you don't know.
I don't think I actually watch it. I'm so sorry, but maybe I'll listen to it. Like if you put it on the Spotify,
We will. Yeah.
I will
Soon
probably
enough.
listen
Yeah,
it.
we will.
listen
Probably
to it,
this
but
time we will put it on.
I don't have
I don't know if it'll be Spotify or somewhere like Apple Podcast, but it'll be.
anything is good.
both or
I just
either.
don't want to see myself.
That's okay. I'll watch it.
Aw.
I'll watch you.
That's it.
Okay,
Thank
I guess
you.
that's a wrap.
Thanks.